Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Welcome to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you and Miss Laila for coming here today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aldamitha. My nickname Alda. I'm from 5D Business Administration. My topic today is about Indonesian education reform. The outline of topic today are: first, I will start by the origin of education in Indonesia, then education that we got through today, especially with the coronavirus. After that, Polybond program during this pandemic. And finally, I will end with the conclusion. There will be a question and answer session after my presentation. So now, let's begin the presentation. Indonesia's national education system developed from the struggle for independence and the renaissance of the nation. It starts from 1. Education in the archipelago was delivered through apprenticeship within family and community settings. In the Dutch colonial era, 1600–1942, education was aimed only at a particular group of people via school classification based on descent and social status. 2. Since 1912, there have been various movements underlying the independence creation of a national education system. 3. During the Japanese invasion, 1942, such discrimination was eliminated and Bahasa Indonesia started to be used as the medium of instruction. 4. In the era of decentralization, the government created Curriculum 2004. 5. Curriculum 2013, which puts emphasis on the mastery of core competencies by putting forward a project-based and scientific approach. The government provides syllabi, student textbooks, and teacher handbooks. And as we know, at this time, since March of this corona pandemic, students learn from home. So the reform that I will bring is learning online, which is still taboo from some schools, how online learning changed education, and how to adapt to this system. Learning from home during the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 pandemic has an influential impact on education, including university education. The presence of the coronavirus outbreak hinders teaching and learning activities, which usually carried out in a direct meeting. The learning system is done remotely by utilizing information technology. Students continue their education through online learning and via video calls with their teachers. Over 60 million students in Indonesia are temporarily out of school due to COVID-19, affecting their education in unprecedented ways. However, many schools were not ready to apply home learning programs yet. The online classes implemented in Indonesia work differently from those in the US. This is due to a lack of preparation in this country. It still requires some getting used to by students, as it's a novel concept and not many are experienced with them. Learn by mobile. Students in less fortunate situations, this is because those students lack the devices and internet access to be able to participate in online classes. And the schools do not have the capacity to teach. Based on a survey of parents and students, the biggest obstacle the students face while learning at home is a lack of internet access and electronic devices, said UNICEF education specialist Nugroho Warman. But many students in a bad spot where they are unable to receive an education. Although internet service providers have been giving out free data packages, they are simply not capable of supporting video calls on programs such as Zoom. However, the government should still have more offline options for students without internet access, such as the distribution of books and learning materials. Furthermore, the existence of COVID-19 pandemic requires university education to make adjustments in the administration of education. One of them changed the method of face-to-face learning offline to be online or virtual learning during a pandemic. To support these various online activities, Polyban, especially business administration major, has prepared an academic support system. Some of them are Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams. Through the system, lecturers can upload learning materials, assignments, and create learning communities. Besides, with this system, lecturer and students can interact and have discussion together. Conclusion. Personally, I feel that online classes are a great alternative to normal in-school classes. I am as participating in online classes right now. I have been able to focus more and perform better. The presence of COVID-19 will directly and permanently change education in the future. See that we must be able to adapt to working and studying online for any kind of reasons and situations. I believe both TVRI's Belajar di Rumah program and the Guru Berbagi platform will leave a legacy and should be continued to support class teachings for good. Only time will tell whether online classes will be a good substitute for normal classes, and if they are, there will be a rise in online education program and online universities. Until here, there are any questions, and if they are not, I will end my presentation. Thank you for listening, and sorry if there are mistakes. I hope this presentation has given you new information.